this a mic check. You fucking up my count, I told you I'ma call you right back. She might be a wifey to you, but to me a nightcap. Fly to Cali just to blow it back, cause bitch I'm like that.
Welcome to another episode of Game on Blitz, your ultimate hub for sports, hip-hop, and today's hottest topic. Come join our conversation and give us your thoughts and your insight, and come vibe with the community. And you know, if you don't want to get hit, and you got that itch for the game of sports, and you want to debate, you know where to go. Game on Blitz. Welcome back to another episode of Game on Blitz. My name is Dado Kande, my co-host Mo Kande, and today we're gonna do a recap of Week 2 for the NFL season. We have quite a big hits of games this past week. We had the Dallas Cowboys play the Giants. We had the Ravens play the Browns. We had the Packers played against the Commanders. And who else we had on there? That was a major clip.
Bears versus Lions.
Eagles versus the Chiefs. And then we had the Jaguar play the Bengals and the Patriots play the Dolphins. So we're gonna go through these games. There's more games that happen, but we're gonna go through these games for this for Week 2. And I think let's get into it. What's the first game? We have the Dallas Cowboys that play the New York Giants. So Dak Prescott versus Russell Wilson, Sierra's boyfriend or husband. Going into this game first, who did you think was gonna win the game going into this game? They both lost the first game, right?
Yeah. After Week 1. From what I saw with the Cowboys, I thought it was going to be an easy win for them because if you watch the Week 1, the Giants played the Commanders and they didn't even score a touchdown. They kicked 2 field goals. They lost like 21 to 6.
Yep.
So like after that game, so I was like, okay, maybe because on Week 1 also the Cowboys played the Eagles and they look very convincing to me.
Yep.
Away. So I was like, this game could be an easy game, but it wasn't how I thought it was.
So you didn't think it's gonna happen that way?
Yeah, no.
So watching the game, I had some expectation. I was like, okay, they both lost game 1. I had a feeling that Dallas was gonna win this game because they have an overall better team. They have 2 great receiver, which is that's gonna be very impactful going into this game. Because I know CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens to me are, I think they're a 1-2 combo. Even though the first game they had a lot, well, not them together, but CD had a lot of drops. So I thought he was going to redeem himself. I think he did. I think he had about 150 yards, right?
The only thing he didn't get was a touchdown. He had like 117 or something like
117,
that.
Okay. It was a good game, though. I'm not going to lie. Russell Wilson showed up. He had a crazy game. Dak Prescott showed up, too. And it came down to the wire. And I thought that the Giants had this in the back at the end.
Me too.
Yep. Neighbor had an incredible catch at the end of the game. I don't know if they will show it here, but he had an incredible catch at the end of the game. And I thought I was going to seal it. But, Dallas Cowboys came back and made another great play. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the play here. Yep. This is the play if I'm not mistaken, right? Yep. Right here. Neighbor made that catch. And they went up, it was 36 to 34 or 37 to 35 after they kicked the field goal. So I thought the game was going to be over, but they had left enough time on the clock. Dallas made a play, took it overtime, and the Dallas Cowboys ended up winning it. So, I'm not surprised. Dallas is a better team. And I think at some point, Russell Wilson is going to get benched. I think at some point he's gonna get benched.
They even let the kid play. Like he had a couple snaps in this game because Russell Wilson, he wasn't very poised the whole game. Like it started off slow, but then he picked it up. You know what I mean? Like being that type of player of a caliber, it's gonna get to some point where he's gonna start throwing some of the hardest passes. But I think so too. I believe so. It's going because I don't think they are a great of a team. They have individuals that can do some, spectacular, but they don't like team on the paper. I don't think they that great of a team. But that's why I think they need a Russell Wilson. I mean, I think he still got more in the tank, but I think they just gotta start building up the young quarterback. Start building up his confidence and just let him, because at the end of the day this franchise is gonna be he's gonna take over the franchise. So why not? Because I don't think they a team that gonna make a playoff run. Consider they in the NFC So there's a lot of, they have the Commanders, the Cowboys, the Eagles, in that. So I don't think they will make playoffs. So I do think they should let a young quarterback, start getting some experience.
No, I agree. I think at some point, I think he ended up having a great game at the end. He
Hmm.
was 3 for 40, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And
Yeah.
we see Malik Neighbors, which we had a conversation last time. You claimed that Malik Neighbor was better. I mean, Nico Collins was better than Malik Neighbor. You apologize for that. I appreciate that as a co-host. So Malik
Hmm.
Neighbor had 167 yards, 9 reception, 2 touchdowns, a phenomenal game. And then we have Wendell Robinson for 142 yards, 1 touchdown. I don't think they're gonna do that ever again for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It'll be hard.
combined of 200, damn near 300, over 300 yards, right?
Yeah.
And so 450 yards from Russell Wilson, like damn near 90% or close to 90% or 85% of those came from those two receivers.
Those two
And
receivers. Yeah.
Cameron Scatterbull did a pretty good job. 11 carries for 45 yards, 1 touchdown. I actually picked him
Hmm.
up in my fantasy team today. I think he's a quite a steal for me. And I had an eye on him, pause, from the beginning of the draft because in college he was dominating. But let's go back to the Cowboys side a little bit and look at it. Dak Prescott had 3 for 58, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Javonte Williams had 19 carries, 97 yards, and 1 touchdown. Miles Sanders, 5 for 15 yards, 5 carries for 15 yards, 1 touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a phenomenal game, 112. I know you betted
Yeah,
on him,
he had 9 catches. Yeah,
nine
he
catches.
got through my parlay.
George Pickens had a touchdown with 68 yards. So that guy had a good game too. One
Hmm.
interception, whatever the case may be, 40-37. It was a great game. I was expecting Dallas to win, but when they got to the wire, Neighbor made that ridiculous catch. I was like, okay, that's it. They're not gonna win. But let's look at the
Yeah.
team stats as we go forward, and then I can you can have the last word. We can move on. So total yards, 506 yards for the New York Giants, 475 for Dallas. That's pretty close in yards. So each of their running quarterback had a huge game, 422 passing yard, and 343 for Dallas. The Giants dominated that. Total yard they had more, passing yard they had more, rushing yard that's when Dallas dominated, and yard per play they also had 7.8 for the Giants and 5.8 for Dallas. So 22 first down for the Giants, 32 for Dallas. And third down efficiency, 6 for 14 for Dallas, 6 for 14 for the Giants. So it was pretty much the same. Total plays 83 and 65, 83 Dallas, 65 Giants. So the game was like, it leaned more towards the Giants. They did more overall, even
Hmm.
except for possession, time for possession. Time of possession, the Dallas had the ball more than them. But besides that, in terms of yards and yards per play, they had more. So what do you think that the Giants need to do moving forward, being 0-2?
Like you said before, I don't. This might be crazy to say this, but I don't think they'll have a game. Cause me, I really don't see them as any type of contender. I feel like this one out of like plenty game. I don't think they have this type of game again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me see what their schedule look like first. Cause I feel like one they play the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday. I don't think what they. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think they have that
They're
type
not
of
winning
game
that.
again.
They're not winning
You
that.
know what I'm
The
saying?
Chiefs
Like,
gonna not. The Chiefs not going 0-3, but they're not winning that.
yeah.
They're
So
not winning that.
I don't
One
know.
second.
For
One
me,
second. One second.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, continue. Go ahead, Mo.
I was saying if they play like that, the way they play against the Giants, if they play like that for the rest of the season, they might have a case because that was almost a perfect game. Almost. The only like I feel like the only thing that take that game away from being a perfect game was the win. If they would have gotten a win in that game, that would have been a perfect game because
I
everything
agree.
was going. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Russell was finding his receivers were being open, and it was just a game of like high scoring game. But both of the quarterback, I thought they did pretty well. Considering both of them had an interception each. But if you look at their number, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
I
so I
agree.
don't think I don't think the Giants play like that again.
Uh,
Maybe they have another game like that, but I don't think that could be a consistency of a game. They don't have a that type of team that can consistently put numbers up like that. So
okay.
uh,
Uh, last take. Do you think they need to change quarterback now early, moving forward, for them to make the playoff, or they stick with Russell Wilson to see where they like mid-season and then try to make a switch.
I think they should let at least Russell play 2 more games because, bro, like I said, I don't think they're a team that can be
Mm-hmm.
contended for a playoff spot. A playoff spot. I feel
Uh-huh.
like the conference they're in is way too hard for them to make playoffs. Like I feel like to me right now the conference they're in I think could be considered as the hardest conference in NFL right now.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
So I don't know. So I think Russia should play the next 2 game, and then after that, if they lose, like say for example, if they lose the next 2 game, I
You got to
mean
change.
playoff is over already. So just let the
Well. Let's not say that. It depends on how other people
bro
records
zero
look
and
too.
four. If they go 0-4,
Yo, 0-4 is crazy, but hey,
that,
a
you
lot
know
of
what I'm
people
saying?
are
That's what I'm saying.
0-2 right now.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people
So
went too, but in that conference, bro, like Dallas already got a win. Eagles 2-0. Commanders 1-1. So I don't know, like it could be
yeah.
tough. But let's see the next 2 game. I think Wrestlers will play unless if they like let's see the game against the Chiefs. If he play terrible and throw interception everywhere and that, I think he should be benched that game.
If he comes out trash the first half, bench him,
Yeah, yeah,
bench him.
facts. Yeah,
You
I
ain't got
believe it.
time
I
for all
believe
of
it.
those. You got a lot of kids to take care of. Bench him. But
No, I
great.
believe
Let's
so.
move on. What's the next game?
So the next game will be Patriots versus the Dolphins.
Great game. I was let me not say great game. I was anticipating my boy Tyreek Hill to have a phenomenal game.
Yeah, me too. That's why I put him on
Um
my parlay though.
because he's been going through a lot. Obviously, we can see last year. I personally feel like that Tua took away from his 1,000 yard last year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not Tua, but the Miami Dolphins because Tua's got injured, and so he had to play with a lot of
Wait,
different
he didn't get
quarterbacks.
1,000 yard last year?
No, I think he had like 9 something.
Man,
You
that's
know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Remember that year he got arrested. The first game he came out and did like
Yeah.
120 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Because people were like, yo, he might not be this. I'm like, bro, I don't see nothing that's changed about Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is still the same player, same speed.
Mm-hmm.
He's creating the same separation. He's beating people off you know what I'm saying, the line. So it's just like, we need someone to get him the ball. I seen a play where he was wide open. Tua, why he say his name, Tangolovia, whatever his name is, threw the ball over his head. So to me, it's just ridiculous. How you feel about the Miami
Bro, if,
Dolphins?
if if we break this game down, like watch the whole like game and break it down, bro, the amount of cause bro, like I don't think any bro, like Tyreek probably got one of the best separation in the league.
Yeah,
Like I don't think in terms of like running, stopping, and then just being open. Bro, there was so
yeah,
many times where he was open with Tua. Only he didn't throw it or he overthrew it or he underthrew it. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's like I feel like, bro, if you like let me say this, bro. Even some of the quarterback that I don't think are better than Tua, for example, Geno Smith. If you give Tyreek, if you put Geno Smith on Tyreek team, bro, I'm telling you, he going for 200 every game, bro. Bro, I'm
I'm not mad
telling
at
you,
that.
bro.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I
But can you?
think,
But
bro.
no, wait. Tell him to move. He's a grown man, bro. Look how he grabbing you. Look at that.
But I'm
Grown man
saying like
grabbing him. Look at that.
I'm saying like Tua has too many concussions for him to like. I think they should. I don't know. Like honestly, like when we talking about that team, bro, like I just feel like, bro, there's so much wrong. Like I don't know. I don't know if Tua's like. I feel like he's playing with a conscience of like, okay, I don't want to get hit again because if he get another concussion, it's over with. So
Man,
because even if you see his eyes like twitching, like watching everywhere by where he need to throw the ball. You get what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
I feel like he's playing with that conscience and Tyree, bro, Tyree has been
He's been suffering.
he's been suffering from that, bro. Like I do think he leave though. Like what Telly said. Telly said he think he'll go to Kansas
Because
City
last
too,
year
which
he
I think
came
will be
out. He
good.
like he's sick of this. He want out of Miami. He said it.
Bro,
He
he's
was like, we want out of
frustrated.
Miami. So let's
Even on the sideline, bro, he's like,
yeah.
throwing tantrum and stuff like that.
No, fact. Let's take a look at this. I want to share something with you right quick in terms of
Yeah.
like who we like what Tua is at right now currently and how we feel about his performance and his durability. Because like you said, right now I don't think Tua see clear, bro. Tua go on that field probably still concussed, right? This is Tua right here. Right now, his eyes look perfect, right? I seen a picture where his eyes look like they were both going on the west side, drive-by in Chicago or somewhere. But look, from 2020, we can argue that Tua only had like one great season. I don't know if you can see. I can zoom in more for you. I think we can argue Tua had one great season. So from 2020, he played 10 games. That's his rookie year. 186 completion, 290 attempts, 64%, whatever. 1,000, cool. That's rookie year. Then let's move on. 2021, 13 game. 2022, 13 game. 2023, he played 17. 2024, he played 17. 11. So I think he got concussed last year too, right? So that 2023, 388 completion out of 560, which put him at 69.3. This one people are talking about. Tua is that guy, the superstar. 4,624 yards, 8.3 yards average, 29 touchdown, 14 interception. He had a good season that year. Everybody was like raving about Tua.
Yeah.
Tua this, Tua that, right? And then the following year, he come play 11 game, 291. So, and 399 attempts, 72.9 completion, 2,867, 19 touchdowns, 7 interception. So looking at these two right here, right? These 2 years. Like based on our assessment, would you say that Tua performed well in 2023? The reason he didn't play well in 2024 is because he was concussed and he couldn't be on the field consistently. Because the numbers are still there, like 19 to 17, to 7, 11 games. It's not like he's playing bad. Does the number reflect his productivity only, or does the number doesn't really tell it all? What do you think?
No, I've always rated Tua as a good quarterback. I just think like it way too many concussions. What is that? Like 3 or 4 already. And I think that take a toll on you. So I do think like if Tua is 100% healthy, for example, like let's put that devil advocate. If Tua never got those concussion, like those numbers that you just read, they're great number. He's been doing it even since college. Those are great numbers, but I'm just saying like now he's just playing with a little bit of edge. It's like, okay, do I throw this ball early? I don't want to get hurt, like hit again. You get what I'm saying? And I do think that's playing against him. So that's why I have to say that. But I always rated Tua. I always said that he's a good quarterback.
Would it be crazy if I said Tua is ass?
Right now, shit. After that last concussion, it hasn't been. You know what I'm saying? It's like
right now he's playing like shit.
He's playing, bro. I saw some guy on Twitter was breaking down his game, bro. Like, bro, he was throwing some of the worst passes. That first game, that shit was bad, bro.
He was. Some of Tua passes are ridiculous. Like some of Tua, I saw like Tyreek even jumping up. Tyreek beat his man Mo so bad. It had to be like 10 yards between them. He ran, beat his guy, made a curve. He turned, and it was sort of a slant. He turned wide open. Like I'm talking about, there's 3 other defenders from the opposing team that are surrounded him, but they're not even close. They're about 5 yards away. Tua threw the ball not over Tyreek Hill's head. He threw the ball over the defender's head that were at least 3 to 5 yards away from Tyreek. Bro, to me, your ass. You're playing bad. You're playing garbage.
Being that elite, you gotta make that type of throw, bro. And then Tyreek give you so much of space that you don't even be that hard of a throw. You just put it on and he will catch it.
Exactly. So
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
and I don't understand, because Tyreek is the type of player that make bad quarterbacks look good. So if you're a good quarterback, a decent quarterback, and you can't make a decent pass, a decent throw to your number one receiver, and you're throwing over his head, it's like, where are you looking at? Are you playing on the same field? Are you playing on the same field, or are you playing on a different field? Because obviously you don't see Tyreek at all. I don't know if the concussion, it needs to be another concussion protocol for him to sit out so he can clearly understand what's going on. It's like he's reading the play backward. Tua is completely garbage right now.
Yeah, it's been bad.
And they lost against the Patriots. I thought they were gonna win that game, because I'm not
sold on Drake May. Not a great team neither, bro. Yeah. Like, they should have won that game.
And I'm not sold on Drake May. I think Drake May is decent, but before we further go, I want to talk about the Patriots a little bit. I see. I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce it. Ramondre Stevenson. I had him on my fantasy team last year. I thought he was gonna be like a backup receiver, but I mean not backup, a backup running back. I don't know who's their number one option. It seemed like he's their number one option again because he had 88 yards.
Him and
In
that other boy,
receiving.
I think they get the same amount of snaps,
Man,
like
I'm gonna ask
almost
for a
the
trade
same.
on him. I'm gonna ask for a trade or something
Yeah.
for him in a fantasy. But Drake May's playing pretty. He played pretty decent, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns. And how do you feel about Stephon Diggs?
Man, I don't even want to speak on bro. I ain't gonna cap,
What
bro.
you mean?
Like,
He had a decent
I
game,
mean,
right?
yeah, I mean, both of
No,
the
no, he
games,
didn't. He
I
didn't. I'm
think he had like
sorry.
55 yards. He had like
No, he didn't. He had 32
seven
yards,
target, 30. Yeah. So
32
I
yards.
don't know. I think he'll have a good season though. I mean, it's too early. I think he'll pick it up. You know.
What makes you believe that man will pick it up?
Because I mean, like, if you look at his previous numbers, he's always had great numbers, whether the quarterback was whatever. So I do think. I mean, I'm not saying like it's a definite, but I believe that he will have a good season.
Okay.
Like his
A
past numbers
decent
have
season,
shown.
a good season. What's a good season to you?
I think
900
he will
yards.
get. I think he will get closer to 1,000. Like he probably get 1,000.
So if Stephon Diggs end up with 900 yards and like 5 touchdowns, you say that's a good season?
I don't think that for his. I don't think that's a for his merit. That's not a good season for him.
So let's speak on this right quick. Stephon Diggs played for the Texans last year. He got injured. He was having a pretty good season, right? I think he had about 6 touchdowns or 5 touchdowns or whatever, and then he ended up getting injured. And I think like Tank Dell also ended up getting injured. So you go to the Patriots. So we're looking at him as the number one option on a team. On the receiving side. First game 52 yards. Second game, he had about 32,
33.
reception, 32.
Yeah.
Me and Telly was talking about it because when you play in fantasy, it tell you everything. We're looking at the targets are still there. He's getting about 6-7 targets a game, and so you need to capitalize on that. So I don't know if they're going to go to him 11 times. There might be some games that will go 11 times. But I want to see his productivity level go up. If you're catching four catches, I want to see what's the separation after you catch the ball. Is it 10 yards, 5 yards, whatever the case may be? I expect him to, if you're going to get 6, 7 target, I want to see 5 out of 7, at least close to 80 to 90 yards a game and a touchdown. That's what we need. I want to see 1,000-yard season and 7 to 8 touchdowns. To me, I'm going to be like, okay, that's a good season. I'm not telling you to go 1,500, but you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? All this off-season issues, you being on a boat with the females and having some substance around, all of these things going on. Allegedly, you beat up somebody on an elevator or whatever. He claimed that you wanted to mingle with him or whatever the case may be. There's a video of you talking about bow, bow, bow. Like, bro, get on the field and do the bow, bow on the field. We ain't got time for that. Because if I ask for a trade in the fantasy league and get Stephon Diggs and he's on the field doing bow, 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 it's going to be an issue. Because, we're going to pop out. But I think he's going to do good. Cardi B just pronounced that she's pregnant. So I think he's going to go out there and trying to eat. So to me, we shall see. And the Patriots, how do you feel about the Patriots? You think they're going to make it to the playoff? And how do you feel about Drake May? And we can move on to the next topic.
I don't think they have a team that can make it to the playoffs.
So you think they're ass? You think they're not going to make it?
I don't think the Patriot. No, I don't. This probably will be one of the last like wins in a while. Like I don't know what their schedule look like. Well, I don't know.
That's big value. So you think Drake May is not the guy?
No.
Well,
No,
is this crazy for one to say that Drake May has the potential to be like Josh Allen?
No, that's crazy. That's
crazy to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to my knowledge, a friend of mine believes that he has the option to become a great like Josh Allen. So if you don't think he's going to be that great,
he will never be able to run like Josh Allen. He will never be able to break tackle like Josh Allen.
He's a pretty big quarterback though.
Yeah, but not Josh Allen.
So you saying Drake May is going to be an average quarterback in the league?
Yeah, I don't think he'd be elite.
So just like his last name, he may be okay. Yeah. He may be great, but he may not be Josh Allen. That's what you're saying.
At all.
Okay, we can move on. Let's get into the next topic. What's the next game?
The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jacksonville Jaguars, aka Mr. We got the Travis Hunter and Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Who they played against again?
The Bengals.
The Bengals with Joe Burrow. I want to talk about this, but you take the wheel first. Let's get it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. We gotta start talking about Trevor Lawrence, bro. I don't think he's him at all. And plus, it's like he has an attitude. I don't know if you saw that little clip when him and his coach, he's like, like doing this to his coach when his coach telling him, bro, like throw the ball. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, he got one of the like two of the most talented receiver in the league, bro. Yo, Brian Thomas Jr. is, bro. He got the size, pause, like he can catch. And bro, a unicorn, bro. Like, there's no way he should be losing. And mind you, right? Joe Burrow got injured, I think, like probably like second quarter, closer to like third quarter. And
Yep.
they brought in a backup quarterback which was throwing like interceptions, like his first couple throws interception, and they still ended up beating them. So we have to talk about this guy. Last year they said, oh, it was the coach. They fired the coach. Now the new coach that came, he said that he liked the coach. The coach is a great coach, and he still can't do it.
Okay.
And he's one of the top paid quarterback in the league, bro.
How much he getting paid? Do you know? Like they give him a shit ton of money, right?
Bro, yeah, I think he's like 40 and above, something like that. I'm not totally sure, but he's probably like top 5 paid quarterback in the league. The last time I checked. So, bro, like some got it, bro. And I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, this probably get a lot of backlash. If Trevor Lawrence was black, he would have been benched already.
Oh, say that again. You know who you remind me of, Mo? You remind me of what's his name? Ryan Clark. You remind me of Ryan Clark. Repeat that again. Bro. That's the quote of the day. If Trevor Lawrence was a black QB, so you're using a race car right now that he will be benched.
Bro, chill out, bro.
No, I'm asking you a question. This is legit.
Nah, I'm saying, bro, like we've seen it with the experience back in the league. He would have been benched already. Cause bro, like his record is shitty. His record is shitty, bro, and he been a starter for like 4 or 5 years on that team.
So what's his salary? Let's compare his salary, and then let's get into this race thing, right? Yeah. We're not trying to be divisive. We're just speaking our mind, right? So Trevor Lawrence's salary comes from his 5-year, $275 million contract extension with the Jacksonville Jaguar, making an average annually value AAV. Right, that's average annual value, $55 million. This ties with Joe Burrow for the highest AAV in NFL. Again, AAV, average annual value in the NFL history. At the time of signing 2024, his contract included approximately $200 million in guarantee money with $142 million guarantee at signing. So Trevor Lawrence, bro, does his output on the field equate to the money that he's getting paid? No, and he's getting paid the same amount of money he's getting paid as Joe Burrow, who had almost 5,000 yards last year, MVP missing some games, right? So we're looking at Trevor Lawrence. They're 0-3, Mo?
0-2. Everybody played twice already.
Okay, see, they made it. It's a typo. It's 0-3 right here. Right? Or is this? Am I tripping? Or is this an old game?
Yeah, no, that's the game, but they're 0-2.
Yeah,
everybody played 2 games already. Yeah. So
okay, so that was the old game. So yeah, so to the point that I was making. So let's just call it how it is. We're not even gonna say we think he's ass. Trevor Lawrence is fucking horrendous. Like, leadership skills is terrible. His output on the field is horrendous. The money that he's getting paid, he doesn't deserve it. So
and you can't tell me you don't have a good team, bro.
He does. But let's get to this point though. He had 2 interceptions. As you can see, 3 touchdowns or whatever. He started out the game pretty good. But let's talk about Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas was 1,200 yards last year as a rookie. Let's be honest, Mo. This man been dropping the fucking ball. Yeah, he's been dropping the ball.
Nah, he was shitty too. I ain't gonna lie. And the attitude been bad too. Some of the run, he don't run as he, bro. We seen him last year. He was a rookie and he cracked 1,000.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
exactly.
So like, yeah, he's been shitty too. So we're not gonna put the whole blame on Trevor Lawrence. Brian Thomas Jr. has been shitty too. You being the number 1 receiver on that team, bro. Some of those balls that we dropping, bro, you gotta hold on to that. Like,
exactly, I agree. And I think Trevor Lawrence has been doing a terrible job with this team, and you got weapons around you. You're getting paid a lot of money, bro. Lead your team to a fucking win. Like when he came out of Clemson, like I'm like, okay.
Bro, he was looking at like the new Jesus of an NFL, bro. Like,
Jesus for sure, right? He looked like Jesus from Nazareth, like the chosen one. He's gonna come and deliver the people. He's gonna come and literally walk on water. This man is literally walking on eggshell right now. the amount of mistake and shit games that he's been giving people. So it's like, bro, at some point we have to look at it.
And you know what I think too? I think that like he have this little cockiness to him, like, bro, they're not going, I'm not gonna get benched. I don't think he have enough competition over there.
I mean, who like I don't even know who's the backup.
I don't even know who they backup. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I think that's what he's, bro. Like, he don't have no say. He knows he's gonna start every Sunday. So it doesn't really matter. I can play shitty this Sunday and still start next Sunday.
So game 1, they won against Carolina Panthers. He had 178 yards, 61.
Oh, they won? So they 1-1.
Yeah. And then they lost against, they 1-1. But again, like, bro, no fucking excuses, bro. Like, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, game 1. So this man is 4 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Like, you're starting out pretty awful to me, right? So y'all got the win, but I'm talking about his performance individually. So like last year, bro, he played 10 games, he got injured. But the year before, they had 4,000 yards, 21 and 14, and 21 touchdown, 14 interception. Then the year before that, for another 4,000, 25 and 8. Because I had him on my fantasy team. It's just like, we expected another level from Trevor. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, you have, like you said, you have 2 great receivers. Brian Thomas, you also need to like go and either get a new gloves and practice on catching the ball. I think it's right now, it's too early. I feel like he's going to pick it up. But to me, it's not much to say about that. Trevor Lawrence needs to pick it up. You playing like shit. But let's move on to the big dog. The main topic to talk about, we have Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is, I'm going to say it, in the history of the NFL, Joe Burrow is the guy he's like the T-Mac. He's like the Derrick Rose of
bro, he's very fragile,
NFL.
Bro.
He's not durable at all.
Also, bro, his O-line is bad.
I was going to get into that too. O-line is bad.
Bad, bro.
His O-line is terrible.
He be getting hit a lot.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but also, bro, like, man, Joe, you got put. I don't know, bro. Like, he's out for like 4 weeks again. That's like probably like 4 games.
They said 3 months. This about 3 months. He's out for 3 months.
Oh yeah,
he's out for 3 months. He had a turf toe. Your turf toe is the ligament under your toe here, and that's like I think 65% of the support from your body.
A lot of people saying that like, oh, like people play with broken leg, bro. It's not the same thing, bro. That shit is annoying, bro. Turf toe is annoying. Like, because for example, bro, if it was like a fracture maybe on his thigh or something, that doesn't prevent you from running or moving lateral, bro. He's the quarterback. He needs his toe like pause to like move around to like do some kind of stuff, bro. If it like, for example, like if he play with that, bro, I think his apple will be bad. I don't even think he can play on it. I don't. People don't understand. If you never got it before, you don't understand how annoying it is. It's not like, bro, it's preventing you from like being yourself, like from walking properly or even moving side to side. You get what I'm saying? So,
it's a serious injury. Like, just look at it here. Like, it's real serious. Like, just looking at the turf toe here. It's funny because I think Dion might have had the same thing at some point. I think that's what led to his toe being amputated. Yeah, I think he had a turf toe, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But like, you literally see this tissue right there at the bottom of your toe, right there. That shit get tear, and you want somebody to go out there and apply pressure on that to throw the ball? Are you crazy? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm not even gonna sit here and like tolerate that. People saying, "Oh, he should play," but he's not durable. He's unlucky, and they don't have a good O-line to protect him. And I think that's terrible because you pay this guy a lot of money. I think he makes $50 million or over $50 million a year. And you got a future Hall of Fame receiver. Your receiver line core is crazy. And you have a pretty good running back. You have a pretty good team offensively. You can go out there and go find old lines and to protect this guy. You can go find people to come and do a better job to protect your quarterback, your number one asset. This guy threw almost for 5,000 last year. You're not going to protect him. You're not going to put him in a position to win. You're not going to give him a chance to go back to the Super Bowl like he did before because you have the talent around him. You're wasting time. It's like, but again, like what do you expect? If I'm Joe Burrow, like, I'm gonna tell him, I'm not coming back until we figure something out. Like, it's not okay. But hey, You see my
Yeah.
boy, what's his name? The Chase. It don't
Lamar
matter
Jackson.
who you put out there. He's
Yeah,
gonna
gonna
go
catch
get it.
that shit. Yeah.
He's gonna go get it. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully he's recovery is a sped up process, and he can come back and play. But it is what it is. Let's move on. Next topic.
Raven and the Browns. Man, that game was a dookie, bro. Beat the dog out of
Ravens
them
and the
boys.
fucking Browns. How you feel
Man,
about that game?
bro, I don't feel nothing about that game. I already know it's gonna be a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
And I predicted, Joe Flacco was gonna get benched.
Mm-hmm.
So, they put that kid in. I think the last quarter he actually threw for his first touchdown.
Yep.
So, it just what it is, bro. Like you saying that maybe another, 4 weeks he's gonna go on the bench also. So I don't know. But I don't think
No,
that
not
team
another. You
have
talk about Joe Flacco, right?
no, I'm talking about the other kid.
Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm.
before we get into that, how you think Joe Flacco did, and do you think they should bench Joe Flacco like
Bro,
right now,
yeah.
or
I already knew Joe wasn't ready for that job before the
okay,
season even started.
okay,
Joe's in a curse of like, bro, he gotta retire already. Bro, he's
hmm
out there, he's look like a grandpa, he's like sleepy, like he don't feel like he wanna be there. Just
hmm
get in the game and throw an interception and go sit back on the bench. He don't even watch the iPad, bro. I'm just be like, Joe is out. Joe, I feel like they're forcing him to play at this moment, bro. Like he just don't want to anymore, bro.
So you
So
think Joe Flacco just
let
there for
them.
the money?
Yeah, bro. Let them young kids battle it out, bro. Let them young kids like go toe to toe.
I
But
mean,
I
Joe
already
Flacco
know,
doesn't
bro.
make the
Like
decision to play. He's getting paid to do a
I
job.
know. Yeah, no, facts. Yeah, but
You
like
know.
I said, for the game, I already know they don't have nothing to stop the Ravens. Nothing.
Mm.
Zero. Miles Garrett can do, but one man can do it himself. That shit over with. Even though he had 2 sacks that game, so
Miles Garrett was he was playing pretty good,
he's playing
right?
well, but that's not enough. Not enough. To be honest.
It's not enough. Yo,
Yeah,
Joe.
man.
Shout out to Joe Flacco. I remember when Joe Flacco won the championship with the Ravens.
In Baltimore.
I was young at the time. I thought he was a phenomenal, great quarterback. He was a pretty good quarterback, like decent, you know what I'm saying? At best. Because that defense was great, but he had one of the craziest run in the playoffs. But I think Joe Flacco, they need to see Joe Flacco ass down. Joe Flacco is terrible. Joe Flacco is watching him play. It's like he don't even look like a NFL quarterback. He's old. He's rusty. He's dusty. He doesn't have the same mobility. He doesn't have the arm strength, the accuracy. He doesn't have none of those. And Dylan Gabriel is the next guy up. If he doesn't do a great job, Shador needs to come in, right? And I don't want to be
Yeah.
like the guy that's like, oh, I'm hating on Dylan Gabriel. I want Dylan Gabriel to do bad for Shador to play. But no, Dylan Gabriel is pretty good himself. But I think Shador is the guy for that position. And it doesn't make any sense for the Cleveland Browns to start Joe Flacco knowing that Joe Flacco was terrible and then trade Pickett to a different team. So to me, it's like I just don't understand this. Like, are you developing a quarterback? Are you not trying to I don't understand. Cleveland Brown has one of the worst organizations we ever seen. Baker Mayfield went over there, got drafted there. Shitty. You see what he's doing the last 2 years. He got more touchdowns than any quarterback in the last 2 years. You get what I'm saying? Completion rate, I
Mm-hmm.
think, is about 69 point something. He's showing that he's elite. And then he's only 30 years old. And I don't know who else went there, but they're not known for being a winning organization. Odell Beckham went there. Jarvis Landry
Johnny
also went up there.
Johnny Manziel.
They do nothing. Johnny Manziel is another. Johnny Manziel did that to himself. The biggest bust in the NFL history. Let's not talk about Johnny Manziel. Shout out to Johnny though. But
Mm-hmm.
Shador is waiting for his opportunity to get in, right? And we're gonna talk about the Ravens. It's not much to say there. They just came in,
Yeah, bro.
obliterate the whole fucking team, destroy them, or whatever the case may be. But I see Lamar Jackson winning another MVP. But nonetheless,
I ain't gonna care. That's a fact.
you gotta put you
That's a
gotta put
fact, bro.
Deion Son in. You gotta put Shador in. It's that time. Well, how you feel? How you feel about that?
I mean, like, I think, like, I mean, we already spoke about this from the preseason. We all thought that, he looked way more poised than anybody, bro. Even some of they were saying that reports was coming out that Shador is doing like better at practice than bro. We seen this one little clip when they were throwing the ball in the net. Both of the starting
Yep,
quarterback missed and he just came and threw it as it was right in. So,
I saw that.
hopefully he get his opportunity this year to play. And we'll see from there. So that's how I feel.
Well, How I feel is, yep, you're right. I completely agree with you. Just to look at a little bit of Joe Flacco's stat, we see two L's right there. More 1 second. Numso's calling me.
De todo.
Okay, my bad. So yeah, so Joe Flacco got two L's on his record: 17 and 16 against the Bengals, and then 41 and 17 against the Baltimore. They should have won that game against the Bengals. Anyway, he had 290 yards, one touchdown, two interception. Joe Flacco can throw the ball for shit. 199. I'm watching the game. It's like you say, it's like you don't even want to be there. But enough of that. Shador need to get in. Shador's the guy. Shador's the guy for the Cleveland Browns. If y'all want to make a change, that's the guy to make a change. He's the culture. He's the move. He's the guy. Put him in. But let's talk about Mr. What's his name? Lamar Jackson. How you feel about Lamar Jackson, Mo?
I think he'll be MVP this year again, bro. But he gotta go get a Super Bowl. All those regular season accolades, bro. We tired of hearing that. He ain't win 100 MVP, bro. You gotta go get a Super Bowl, bro.
I agree.
And we seen that the first game you lost to the same guy that that kicked your ass in the playoffs, bro. You gotta go get it. No matter what we said yesterday, oh, Lamar deserved the MVP. Josh Allen, bro. Josh Allen beat him twice in the past 7-8 months.
Yep.
In the playoff and the regular, bro. And the thing is, bro, that last game was in Baltimore, right? It was in Baltimore, right?
I believe so.
Come on, bro.
I believe so.
It's like, bro, you gotta go get that, bro. And anything, bro, you asked for has been given to you. They give you a good running back, a good receivers, a good O line, a good D line, bro. You gotta go do it. I ain't gonna lie, but in order for them to do it, bro, they gotta let Mark Andrews go.
Mark Andrews is so disappointing, bro. Like I don't understand, bro. Like, Mark Andrews, you saw that play, he caught the ball. Instead of catching a ball and securing it, the guy come and punch the ball out of his hands. I just don't understand, bro. Mark Andrews is just crazy. I think Lamar set a new record, right? I think he broke Aaron Rodgers passing rating record. I think 102.65. That's what he had, and I think he also has also broke Michael Vick and Cam Newton record. I think the QB with the most rushing yard. I think about maybe 6,000 or whatever the case may be. All great accolades, like we say, all great accolades. Boo-hoo, you're great. We know that. It's not hate. We all love Lamar. Like, I think we want Lamar to win so you can be in a conversation of one of the greatest of all time. And which I think you're gonna be a Hall of Famer anyway, first ballot. But you need to win that ring. You need to win that bowl. So with that being said, you lost again to Josh Allen. So that make Josh Allen your daddy. That's a fact. Every time you go, he spanked you. You're his daddy. So Josh Allen daddy is Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes daddy is Jalen Hurts. The nigga that barely throw the ball down the field. People claim. So he's the guy that's the least talented, quote unquote, is all y'all niggas daddy. With Mahomes, we can go back and forth. They daddy each other here and there. But
no, he daddy Mahomes more than Mahomes daddy him.
Well, they both got one Super Bowl against each other. So
but Mahomes daddy him once. He been daddying Mahomes twice in the past.
You just being a Philly bias. You gotta. What's their record against each other?
It's 2-1.
Overall, Mo, it's 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, please check that as I go on my little soliloquy here. But like I was saying, Josh Allen is Lamar Jackson's daddy. Patrick Mahomes is Josh Allen's daddy. And as of right now, currently, Jalen Hurts is Patrick Mahomes' daddy. The fact that he's Patrick Mahomes' daddy and he's arguably one of the top 2, 3 or quarterback of all time, so that make Jalen Hurts, he's the dad of all the leagues. So Lamar Jackson, you gotta win that bowl, bro. You gotta stop being some people. You gotta stop letting these niggas son you. You gotta win the Super Bowl. You gotta win the ring. All that other shit, bro. You gotta win it. And then Derrick Henry didn't have a good game. And last game he dropped the ball. So tighten shit up, bro. It's those small mistake that's gonna keep y'all from winning the Super Bowl. Tighten shit up. Who's up?
3-2. Jalen Hurts up.
Jalen's up at 3-2. Okay, so that means he's Patrick Mahomes' daddy. So at the end, it is what it is. So you just gotta win it. We ain't gotta say much. Just win it. Derrick Henry, stop making mistakes. Make all the mistake now. Don't make it in the playoff. That's what I got to
Yeah,
say about that.
facts.
Next topic.
Next topic. Oh, look at that. The Eagles versus Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ! Let's talk about that.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like this game. I thought this game was ass, considering what they did in the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
we can keep it a
Yeah,
buck. Jalen Hurts
I
didn't do
thought
shit.
Patrick Mahomes didn't do shit neither. You
No,
know
Jalen
what's
Hurts.
crazy?
Uh-huh.
You know what's crazy? If you look at the stat, it's not that far off.
Okay.
I swear to God, in that game, the stat's not that far off.
Who and who?
Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts.
Are you sure?
I promise you, it's not that far off.
Okay. All right, enlighten me. Tell me what you see that I don't see.
Let me pull it up.
Tell me what you see that I don't see. Because I can promise you that Jalen Hurts was just there saying hut hut.
Patrick
That's all he did.
was 16 for 29, 187, one touchdown, one interception.
Who's that?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts was 15, 22, 101, 0 TD, 0 interception.
Okay.
But
So,
Jalen,
he had a tushu pushu, right?
He had a couple of touch. Patrick Mahomes had a rushing touchdown too. Bro, Patrick Mahomes has 69 rushing yards. Yeah, that's that was. Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, win is the win.
Yo, do you know what his QBR was?
Who?
Jalen Hurts?
What?
42.6. His quarterback rating was 42.6. Mahomes was 79.2. But he had a better rating than Mahomes. But they both had a terrible game. But I would say this though. Shout out to Philly. They're winning. Like, you know, we always like love the winning culture or whatever the case may be. But I would say this though. I mean, Philly team played better overall. Again, you're saying that, you know, y'all keep winning or whatever, but how long this is going to be? You think this is going to be sustainable? The way that they're playing right now?
Yes. If we can win it, it's cool. Let me also tell you this, right? I saw this video. I forgot to send it to you. This guy was breaking down. I swear to God, both of those games, bro, like Jalen Hurts had nowhere to throw the ball to. All the receivers covered, especially that, bro. All of them was covered. Like the guy was breaking it down play by play. That's why I don't understand, bro. Like people saying this, and even, bro. And the thing is, the hypocrisy of like for example, Chris Jones, right? He's like, man, you don't even have 100 yards. Why he didn't say that in the Super Bowl?
Oh, that nigga was stupid.
Well, I'm like, bro.
A dub is a dub.
Yeah, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just felt like when it's too early. When these guys get open, Jalen Hurts is gonna finally throw the ball. I'm not gonna lie.
So what do you think? Who won them the game? Do you think the defense for the Eagles won them?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, go ahead.
No, do you think the defense won them the game? The tush push is like the touchdown.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
because I'm looking at their team stats. The Chief had more total yards, more passing yards.
Yeah.
But they had more rushing, but the rushing was the same, 122 to 121. And the yards per play, the Chief has 5.2 to the Eagles 3.7. And they have one more first down than the Eagles. The efficiency on third downs was pretty much the same. Same thing on fourth down, total plays about the same. It was damn near the same game. Same amount of sack allowed. More punts on the Eagles side. They had more the penalties. Almost everything was the same. The possession, the Eagles had the ball a little bit more. Yeah. So, like this kind of, I don't want to kind of go back to my word because we definitely demolished Cam Newton early this year about the QB ranking. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mo. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback, but let's keep it a buck. The Eagles, Jalen Hurts can have a shitty game. I'm talking about the shit game, and then go out there and win the game. I'm not gonna say it's all just Jalen Hurts. It's like, you know, sometimes the stats don't tell it all. You got to watch the game. He might have done something here, something there to give them the hump to win the game. It might be that little thing that changed everything, but we have to look at it. This man can go out there and give you 100 yards, no touchdown, didn't get his receivers involved at all, and win the game. So, do we go back and reassess what Cam Newton said? It's hard to say that Jalen Hurts is a top QB, knowing that, you know, that he has all of these great weapons, great teams, defense, and all of these things around him. So do we have to start taking a little bit more credit away from Jalen Hurts and give it to the overall aspect of the team? Because I feel like, well, some people are taking credits away from him, but I think it goes hand in hand. He's the leader of that team, but that team foundation is well built.
Bro, like you said, bro, you gotta watch the game as an entirety, bro. There's some little thing that Jalen Hurts do for that team. I just feel like it's a perfect fit. The whole team fit. And I think if you put a different quarterback there, I don't think it will flow like it will be as flow as Jalen Hurts make it look. There's little things that you do like those
I went for that.
those third and long when he get like first down,
Oh,
like pause. I'm saying but like I think you know sometimes the stats don't be telling the whole game. You gotta watch the game, bro. Like you gotta watch the game. Jalen
Lamo,
Hurts.
we watched this shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
you nigga the stat. Fuck the stat. We saw the game. The Tusha Pushu, bro. The man was not effective like that. Like he wasn't getting. But again, a dub is a dub. Let's just see how it continues.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't have. But the Chiefs, they're 0-2. I think this is Patrick Mahomes. The last time he was 0-2, he was in high school, right?
Sophomore in high school.
So we shall see. I think he'll pick it up. It's the Chiefs.
They play the Giants next, so I think they could.
Yeah, they're gonna win that game. So, but yeah, we can move on to the next one, and these ones are pretty easy. We can just go through these and then I just do one more and then
the Bears and the Lions, bro. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta start talking about Caleb Williams.
Okay.
All this Ruzalev, is it Ruzalev? Whatever.
Nail polish.
All this like painting your nails, bro. And the thing is, bro, like this man
ISO. Hold on. ISO. Go ahead.
This man put in different colors, rouge, blonde, red, like put it on his nail, put in numbers there. Like, bro, I'm just like, bro, like I don't know if you saw Pac-Man Jones and them, they got the new Packers. That Packers lit, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with the Packers.
They were talking about that. He said, "Man, Patrick Mahomes." He said, "Man, what's we call it? Tom Brady or shit like that." Yeah, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. I agree with what they say. If you painting your nail and winning the game, nobody will care about you painting your nails.
Facts.
But if you painting your nail, go and drop a dookie, bro. Like, man, we gotta talk about it.
Nah, he ass.
First of all, the first game of the season, he lost to a rookie. That was the nigga first start in the NFL, bro.
Who was that?
The boy from the Vikings, JJ McCarthy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first game of the season, the first couple quarters, he was doing good. Then they came back second quarter, this nigga looked like a different player, bro.
Yep.
Doing everything besides getting first down or even throwing touchdowns. You get what I'm saying? Yep. Then the second game, obviously, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna, bro, the Lions, that's not a team for him to play against, bro. That team is too much. What is that?
And this is Caleb Williams. Like this, and the funny thing is, you see that thing right there? That's like that's when right? This is like you gotta aim at the right spot and put it on a dart. Like here, put it on a dart, hit the target. Like, listen, the Zest Fest gotta stop.
Yeah, a grown man should not be penning his nail different colors. Yeah, I'm sorry.
The Zest Fest gotta stop. All the gotta stop, bro. Like Caleb Williams is literally going there like throwing some of the. I'm like, bro, you won Heisman. You were the number one pick. I remember you playing against Shador going for like 400 yards, throwing all type of shit. They compare you to Patrick Mahomes. I don't know why they do that. Astaghfirullah. But, bro, what are you doing? Are they 0-2, Mo?
Yeah, 0-2.
Like, bro,
0-2.
They went in last year. We say, he was not being protected. He didn't have a time to stand in the box and throw the ball. But that changed. They went and got some help. They went and made some changes. They got you. You got more, right? You got a receiver that you can throw the ball to. Your team is not bad. They're good defensively. What are you doing?
Bro, he got a good team. Romeo Odunze.
Exactly.
Bro, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Colts, man.
Exactly.
Bro, he has a really,
got a solid team,
bro.
So I don't know why this man going out there and just laying a fucking egg. He just out there laying a fucking egg. So it's at some point, bro, you gotta start going into the draft and go get a decent quarterback and try to develop that quarterback to become Every quarterback doesn't need to be a superstar. You don't have to go in there and try to look for the superstar or the number one, because obviously it would be crazy for somebody to, wow, you got the number one pick, you didn't pick the number one player. Bro, we got to do a better job assessing these players. Even if you get the number one, try to get another decent quarterback that you can develop to become a game manager. Because a game manager can take you. We have a lot of game manager quarterback right now. Geno Smith is not a great quarterback. He's a game manager. Look at him. He's doing pretty good. Like, who else? I'm trying to think of who else is a Russell Wilson right now. He's not doing great, but I'm looking at him in the last 2 years. He's been a game manager. He's doing pretty better than Caleb Williams. Who else is out there that I can say that it's a game manager? I don't know, but I have to sit down and think about it. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of game manager. People have to start going out there and start looking for game manager. But again, the Zest Fest got to stop. You're playing ass. You're coming in and showboating, doing all of this. I remember when he got drafted, they were even talking about that they won of a percentage in the team or some shit. They had a lot of demands. Like, I'm like, bro, you're coming over here like you're Patrick Mahomes. Like, you're shit. You're shit.
His confidence is off the roof, but his performance doesn't equate to that. His confidence is up there because, like, bro, like, but I'm just like, bro, you gotta perform, bro. Like, last year, I remember, like, I was joking saying that he asked whatever, it's his team's ass, whatever. Yeah, we give you a pass because you're a rookie. You came to a terrible organization. It wasn't as good as it was previous year, but they gotten you some help. Bro. You gotta go win some games. Plus, like, especially first game of that should be the game that you gotta take. You played against a rookie quarterback. This nigga never started in the NFL before, even though he's been there for a couple of years. But he had an ACL tear. You going against him, he beat you. Okay, you going against the Lions. Oh, that's expected to lose. But next week, who they playing?
I don't know.
They playing the Cowboys. They playing the Cowboys.
They probably gonna lose that one too. That's a difficult game.
That's a must win. You gotta win that game, bro. If you don't win that game, then we gotta start talking about, like, bringing somebody else in to do something, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
You said that his confidence. You said his confidence doesn't match his performance. So you saying that just because you got that shit on, you got that new wig, you got that new purse, because he wear nails, so he got that new wig, new purse, he got that red bottoms on. Just because you got that shit on, that'll make you a bad bitch. Is that what you saying?
No, I'm not saying that. You're not finna, get these niggas on me on TikTok. I'm
saying you, but you saying just because he put that shit on, that don't make him a bad bitch. Like, I agree with you, because that's what you said. Just because you got a nice outfit on, what they say, just because you start getting money doesn't unlame a nigga that's already lame. So what I'm saying, just because you throw that shit on doesn't make you a bad bitch. Just because you got a new whip doesn't make you that nigga. So Caleb Williams, stop coming over here showing these right here. Like, you out here showing these. If you're gonna show these, right? Go out there. If you're gonna come and be zesty, be sweet on the field. You're not sweet on the field. You're trash. You're terrible. You're garbage. He's a dumpster. He needs to be out of here. That man is poo-poo. But forget about that. Let's talk about these Lions, because I'm from Michigan. Because let's talk about the Lions and we can wrap it up.
We all know going to that game, bro. Bro, I think Jared Goff threw for like 5 touchdowns in that game.
He did. He went stupid.
Bro, they were going crazy, bro. Yo, let me pull up.
And look. Remember, they were killing us for saying that Jared Goff is not a winner?
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to reiterate what I said before. When I say Jared Goff is not a winner, I'm not talking about that he's not winning in regular season. I'm talking about a player at this magnitude throwing 5 touchdowns a game and also has all of these great players at his disposition from running back. He have 2 great running back. He also has a great defense, a tight end, Laporta. You got Ahmad, and you got, what's that other guy named, the other receiver? I can't remember.
Jamo.
Yes. So I'm like, bro, you have all the fucking weapon. When we're talking about having the Avengers, these are the Avengers. The Lions are the Avengers. And I'm saying, like, bro, we're not going to tolerate too many. When Megatron was in Detroit, all we depended on was Megatron. Stafford was there, but we couldn't get over the hump. But now we have all of these weapons. We have no excuses. You know what I'm saying? We suffered in the time when the Dominican Sue. We suffered those times. So you got to go out there and win. That's what I'm talking about. He's not a winner. Until he win a Super Bowl, I'm going to start calling him a winner. Well, let's stop saying that a great quarterback.
They traded for already won a Super Bowl to the team he went to.
Exactly.
Like, so you got to get it down.
So shout out to him. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pumping these touchdowns, keep pumping his W's, and go into the playoff and do it and make us proud. We from Detroit, you feel me?
Yeah.
Come on, son.
Facts.
Do it for them niggas from the east side and the west side. You heard?
Right.
But yeah, it is what it is. We can call it a day and wrap it up. Yep. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Yep. We out. Peace out.